Don't just live for tomorrow, or just live in yesterday. Just be glad for all you have that's in today.
Hey everyone, Connie here, and welcome to my blind reaction to episode 10 of The Owl House. Couple things to note. First off, this is the first Owl House reaction of our new schedule. So every Thursday, we will be getting to more Owl House reactions. Probably 1 to 2 a week. I assume 1 most of the time, but maybe 2 some of the time. We'll have to see. So every Thursday, expect more Owl House. That being said, why am I in my bedroom? Well, the reason for that is I am pre-recording this. I'm choosing to pre-record a lot of these reactions now. So, because of that, I am sitting here in my room on Monday when I am pre-recording this, because it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and my dad's supposed to be, like, not working today and all, so, yeah, have to deal with that. Most of the time I'll be out there in the living room as I usually am. But either way. So last time, Luz had kind of snuck into the school to help out Gus with the Human Appreciation Club, thinking that she was allowed to go back in now, and shenanigans ensued. Meanwhile, Ida started to work on trying to get Luz into the school as a student, because she felt like it probably would be the best thing, but also she kind of wanted to just help Luz with that, and Luz wanted it, so yeah. Plus, it would kind of be a better teacher for her than Ida would be. But yeah. So Ida, meanwhile, had to clean up some of her old messes from when she was going to school there. Principal Bump made her, and there were some fun shenanigans in that way, too. As I said last time, though, I was actually more interested in the Ida stuff, the B plot, than I was in the A plot with Luz and them. It was much more interesting, much more exciting, much more fun. The A plot was just not as interesting. But for me, at least. But let's hope that this episode kind of switches that around and the A plot is much more interesting. If there even is a B plot for this one, there probably will be. We'll see. But either way, I'm excited for more of this. I'm definitely enjoying this series. I enjoyed it before I dropped it the first time. I only dropped it because I was that annoyed at the big plot hole, but hopefully things get better from there. So, and I've still been enjoying it. So hey, so we're gonna get right into this. Also, I don't know why the dog's barking out there, but yeah. So when the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction, and after you watch it, come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after it fades to black and then fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts and will contain spoilers to the episode. So, with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you at the reaction. And we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, so that was one of the better episodes of this so far, for sure. For multiple reasons. One, the A plot was super entertaining. Luz's little adventure, I guess you could say, trying to get Albert back with the help of her friends and everything. All the stuff with the Bat Queen and everything, and it was just super interesting. The B plot was actually the less interesting part, because I'll be honest, I'm not as big a King fan as others are. Like, King is the weakest member of the group for me, of our main characters, I mean. Um, he's funny, he's cutesy, but there's not much else to him right now. I just feel Luz, Ida, the friends, Amity, they're all much more interesting. They're much better characters for me personally. Um, but this episode did a couple big things. First off, Ida. The elixir's not working on her anymore after she transforms, meaning that her curse is becoming stronger. And that's a bad thing. Because, one, that means that she's not going to be able to keep this in control as easily and much longer. And two, this is definitely leading to something big happening, something even presumably bad happening. This is a big deal because this curse has been one of the overarching story threads that this series has right now. So, and the fact that we even found out in this episode that she doesn't even know how she got the curse, where she got it from, who gave it to her, that also makes it interesting. So they're really building upon this, and I really can't wait to see where it goes. But the other part that made this episode really interesting and really good was the Bat Queen stuff. One, I didn't expect to see the Bat Queen again, so it was pretty cool that we did get to kind of have a. Uh, I keep thinking of recap, and that I know that's the wrong word. We keep. It's cool that we got to see her again, got to see the kids again, and the big thing finding out is that she was a palisman as well for a giant. Um, and that now that's what she does. She protects other palismans, most notably those who have been hurt by their users and whatnot. Um, and so that's why she was so protective over Albert. This is a fantastic development for her character, and if they continue to bring her back time and time again, she could actually be one of the more interesting characters of this series. Because they gave a way to bring her back in this episode by having Luz promise, like, if you ever want to find out the truth about your owner and everything, I'll help you. It's like that very much sets up the possibility of bringing her back. So it's like, okay, I I, I can dig that. I'm really into that. Um, and just generally, there was some fun, humorous stuff in there. Like the kid ends up actually wanting to take King's throne, and it's like, okay, that's funny. um, but yeah, there was just this episode definitely was good for me because of the story stuff it hit, the big important story stuff. That was more that's always gonna be a bigger deal to me than any amount of comedy or just fun little gags or whatnot. Um, Story and character related stuff is always going to be a bigger deal to me. So yeah, I really really enjoyed this one. Not much else really to say on it because a lot of it would just be speculation for the future right now, and it's like I could just talk about that probably forever, I guess, but I'd rather not, especially since I have no back support sitting on the bed like this. I could have brought a chair in here, but I don't want to because that chair's uncomfortable. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Um, but yeah, so that's generally what I thought of the episode. It was good. It was enjoyable. I enjoyed all the different nuances of the Bat Queen's character that was introduced. I like how the story stuff is beginning to be brought back and be just re-examined and everything. And I can't wait to see where this ends up going. So, for the time being, though, tell me in the comments below what you thought of this episode of The Owl House, and thank you so much for tuning in. For now, I'm Connie, and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.